take two. I don't know what happened first time around, but anyway, like I said, Jennifer is the one who is the pro with the live streams. I do videos and post them. I probably won't be able to see questions. I hope I can if anybody comes in. But Christy gave you some ideas of like what she puts on hers as far as stickers and the papers that she puts in for book tossing. I just wanted to show you what the bags are that we get to do that with. They're called the clear literature bags, and it's just promotional and sales marketing bags. You get 50 bags for 80 cents, and they are good size bags. You can't beat that, and you do want to put them in bags. And I'm going to show you a couple options of what you can do. Now, as far as stickers, most usually your older brochures, if you still have them around, will already have your information sticker here. And then whenever you do your book tossing, then you'd want to put your, usually I would say I put the book tossing sticker on the front, and I believe Christy does too. And that sticker just says something about this is an old brochure. If they are the new ones, like Christy said, the newer ones, you can say go ahead and take a look and see what's new about Avon. And but some of the ones that I have were close to a year old, and yes, I'm going to go ahead and still toss those because it is just a sin to throw an Avon book away. We put our money out there to pay for them, so at least that is kind of like paying for advertising. When you take an old book and you just say this is an old brochure, please visit my online store at youravon.com, and then whatever the name of your store is. And then also put, if you would like, a paper brochure, or turn this in, or call me, however you want to word it. Put it in your words. You know, usually I just say this is an old brochure, visit my online store to order, or call/text me to exchange this for a current brochure or a current book, whatever you can get to fit onto your sticker, whatever size sticker you use. You don't even have to use a sticker. You can just get a piece of paper, and if you don't have anything to type it out with, no big deal. Handwrite it as neatly as possible. Tape it to the front of the book. Then once you get that done, you're going to take your clear literature bag. And the easiest way that I have found is to actually take your book and fold it in half. This works the best for me. Goes right into your bag. Put your hand under it. As soon as you release it, it fits perfectly in the bag sideways. Then what are you going to do? If you just toss it like this with this bag open, and it does happen to rain, because during spring and summer you never know when those little showers might pop up, then rain is more likely, or moisture anyway, is more likely going to get in there. So what you're going to do is find pretty much the center of your book that you can with your fingers, and you're just going to work that excess down inside into the middle of that. Push it down, get the air out. Now you have to remember I don't have my label on the front, but I'm just showing you how to wrap it. And there it is. Pretty much waterproof. Now nothing is pretty, well I won't say nothing, but nothing like this is going to be pretty much waterproof. So like Christy said, make sure you check your weather forecast and make sure it's not going to rain within the next 24 to 48 hours. There's always a chance, of course, but you know, go with the lower chances. And then you're going to drive along, and what I do is I go with Johnny. Johnny drives, and I toss them. Now, Johnny also can toss them. I'm not that talented. I would probably be driving and throw it and run over a mailbox. Just saying. But anyway, so I sit over and I toss them in the driveways on my side. He tosses them in the driveways on his side. And you want to make sure, as I'm doing this, where this opening is at, that wind will catch in that pocket, and this thing will go boop, 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 and it'll fly wherever, but anywhere. If you hold it from with the pocket towards you, holding the corner, and then sail it down to the driveway. It's going to go sliding all the way. It's going to go pretty far up that driveway, especially if it's paved driveway, blacktop driveway. It's going to sail pretty much up that driveway, and so they're easier to find them. There have been times I've thrown them and they went right into a ditch. It happens. You get better with time, believe me. And Mr. Perfect, my husband, I think he's only thrown them in a ditch maybe once or twice. It's happened more than that to me. But anyway, so that's one way to do it. So I have that wrapped up, so I'm going to let that play there. So I'm going to show you another way. Let's say you are traveling or at a restaurant when the restaurant's open, okay, and you have your brochure. You want to make these up, of course, and have them in your bag before you go in. You take your bag and you take your, let me show you, I don't think it's on camera. Get your hands in there. Pull it down to where the pocket's right here. Take your Avon book and stand it in there. Take it up. And these are made to hang on doorknobs, hooks, what have you. And so these can be taken into the bathroom with you, into a stall. Now don't go into every stall and hang them in there, because if you do, the restaurants or the stores are gonna end up calling you, because you're more likely to have your phone number on here or your email, however they have to contact you. And they're gonna say, hey, don't be leaving 5,000 books in our store because people are complaining. So just leave one. Let's go in the bathroom and say there's 5 stalls in there and nobody else is in there. You can put one in the first one, maybe in the third one, or fourth one, you know, just 1 or 2, no more than that. Go in and hang a line. Or if you're in there and you're potty in, hang it up on the hook. And then make sure you have something on there that they can see, have the face up where it says, this is a sample brochure, old brochure, however you word it. Sample brochure probably sounds a little better as well. So they know to take it and they'll see your information. Other places that you can leave them are at gas pumps. Whether you have it in the plastic, you know, if there's a chance of rain or it is raining, you can have them in the plastic and have it rolled up. Roll your book up, stick it in the pump handle. That's the best way to do it. I'll have this one wrapped right to show you exactly. I would say 97% of the time, we, meaning Johnny and I, will just take the book, roll it up, stick it in the gas handle, or lay it on top. If there's a plastic thing on top of the gas pump, put it there. If you go in to pay, you know, when you walk in the door, they always have that rack there that has those little magazines that has homes for sale and cars for sale. Drop you 1 or 2 there. So, and like I said, if it's old catalogs, you're not out nothing, because you've already paid it. It's just helping you get it out and get the word out for your advertising. So that's all on that. I can't see that anybody is here to answer any questions, so I did want to go ahead and put that on here for that. So make sure you order you some of those these clear literature bags to put some in. Now, like I said, once the economy opens back up, where you can, we'll be going into the restrooms or to wherever, and you can hang them on the back of the door on the hooks. Make sure you can put your current books there. I do it all the time. So you put your current books in there. Now, another thing you can do is with your tip when you go into a restaurant. I don't have a sample right here in front of me because I wasn't planning on actually talking about that. But most of our samples come on the little cards. So this is not a sample, but it's Post-it note. So our samples are on cards. Let's pretend this is a little wider. You know, it's folded up. You got your little vial in there or whatever have you. Put your tip inside that sleeve and hand that to your waitress or waiter, your server, and that way they are getting a free sample. Make sure, please make sure you have labeled the back of that sample so that they know who to call if they'd like that perfume or that cologne that you've given them, or the sample of the Green Goddess oil. Make sure your information's on the back so they know where to order it, or at least how to contact you to order it. So that's another thing. And I've even been known to leave samples with information in the little condiment section. Now, like I said, it's a new world, new way. So I don't know if I'll be doing that, because they will probably be throwing that stuff away for a while anyway. So, but yes, go ahead and hand it to your server like that. But as far as the condiment thing, I'll probably wait on that for a while, because samples are not cheap. You can make your own samples. But this has gone on long enough where I just wanted to come in and actually more or less just talk to you about book tossing, what it is, and how you do it, and what kind of books to use, and where you can leave your books. And as well, if you go into a doctor's office, you can leave the books. Like I said, with the economy opening back up, that's going to be loosened a little bit too, so you can leave your books there in the magazine rack. The HMH places tell you not to do it. All I can tell you is if there's magazine racks there's always a way to just kind of lay it behind it if you like. Just saying, if you wanted to. Not telling you to do that, just telling you if that's what you wanted to do, you could do that. So, and I have got orders from the ladies who work in the doctor's offices, from them finding them in the magazine racks and said, I found this and I didn't throw it away. Instead, I decided to go and order. And so you will get orders in the strangest places. And I was talking earlier in the comments about getting orders down in Clarkson. When Johnny and I used to go every summer down to Wax to go camping the first week of June for our anniversary and for my birthday. And so on the way down, and when I started selling Avon this time around, which first time my kids were very, very little babies, but I wrapped up a whole lot of the older books and some of the newer books, depending on where I was at. But the older ones, I tossed them in the driveway from Rineyville all the way down to Wax, Kentucky, in driveways, and left them in gas stations and in restaurants, and even handed to one lady. We went through the drive-thru and handed her a book, and she actually ended up ordering from me. She almost signed up, but there was a story behind that. I guess that's it. So if anybody has any questions, please comment. I can't see any comments, but anyway, you can at least comment below if you have questions, and we'll be happy to help you. And you have a great day, and thank you for doing what you do and working your business. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate whatever you do.